Hi everyone, and I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. I know I'm back after a long time. Due to my studies, I could not upload the videos that I made for you guys. So today's video would be focusing on LinkedIn because LinkedIn is one of the most preferred uh, network platform where you can build connections, when you can portray yourself in a professional way, where you can get in touch with the recruiters. You can also get good connections with those who are in the same field. So having a good LinkedIn profile these days have become very important. Maybe as a student or as a working professional, you need to have a good LinkedIn profile that helps you stand out from the others. So even I am a graduate student like you who is actively looking for a full-time job opportunities. So I myself am building my LinkedIn profile. So I'm sharing with you the knowledge or some tips, if you can say, for building a LinkedIn profile. So I'll go through each section of the LinkedIn profile in brief, and I also navigate through my own LinkedIn profile for several sections, which will help you give an idea about how you can develop and tailor your own LinkedIn profile. So let's begin. So the first section in your LinkedIn is about the profile and the background picture, or you can also call it as a cover picture. So your profile should look a professional one, so you should upload your own profile picture because it shows that who you are. Second, you should have a proper alignment of your profile picture. Whenever you upload a picture as a profile, LinkedIn gives you gives you a setting which helps you to align your profile picture. So make sure that your profile is properly aligned. Also, give a professional look or upload a professional picture to your profile. Not necessary that you dress up in formals and click a picture, but don't upload any fancy photos because this is not a Facebook or an Instagram site. It's a professional LinkedIn platform where you need to have a bit professional look to your profile. Last one about the profile is your profile background should not be misguiding, because whenever anyone looks at your profile, it should give a good impression about yourself to them, whether it is a recruiter or some other person from your own college, your seniors or juniors, whatever it is. Next is the background picture, which is also the cover picture, which is just above the profile photo, which is a rectangular box. So over here, LinkedIn by default sets a bluish color background picture, but I suggest that you should have your own background picture, which will give a creative look to your profile and make your profile more appealing. Now, when you are setting a background on a cover photo, you can keep some things in mind, like you can upload a photo which represents your work pattern or maybe your work environment that you're currently a part of. You can also feature a quote or a tagline or maybe a thought that you value or believe the most, which shows that whatever you want to convey through the profile picture. Third one is you can also display or create a very good infographics about your top achievements. So whenever someone looks at your profile, they know your top achievements are so by looking at your background picture. And fourth, you can also upload a picture about your current location, where you're currently located, by uploading a general natural photo about your location. Next is the heading section. So the headline or the heading section in your LinkedIn profile is by default set by LinkedIn as your current working position. So if you're currently working as an part-time administrative clerk, so your headline will have a administrative clerk in so and so company. So you need to customize the headline so that it looks good in your profile. So there are basic things that you need to follow that goes in your headline. So you can take your headline into three parts. First is your current job title and the company. Second is keywords. Now your keywords, I mean that the industrial keywords that people are looking for when they search for certain profiles. So if you're applying for a particular field, like if you're applying for a field where technical knowledge is given the most preference, so you should use those keywords that if anyone search for, suppose a digital marketing position, those keywords should be there in your profile or your heading, sorry. So if you are looking for something in finance or something in HR, you could add those industrial keywords which you have in yourself as a strength of yours and are also a part of majority of the job description that you have applied for or you have viewed for. Last one is your top skills and capabilities. Now this shows what are your internal strengths, what are your internal capabilities, what are abilities, your learnings, your accomplishments. You can highlight those as well, but keep it limited. Don't keep your headline too big, and be specific and concise to what will make you a better candidate over the other. Now my suggestion over here is you should never add that you're actively looking for certain jobs or maybe full-time internships or part-time in your headline, because it shows that you're more desperate about the jobs, or you're passionate about looking for a new job, but still you don't add it in your headline. You can always go to your profile. Under your profile there is privacy and settings, and there you can set the um, your preference of job, about the recruiters, and also the field that you're looking a job for, and whether you're actively looking for a job or you are just browsing it casually. You can all do that in settings, so you don't need to add those in heading. So the next subsections of your profile, I would like to go through the profile and explain you. So let's go through my LinkedIn profile. So this is my LinkedIn profile. I have purposely removed the background and cover picture of my profile to show you that this looks so boring when you look at someone's profile. So here we can add a background picture. So yeah, so I'll add this as a background picture. So I set it according to my preference and then hit apply, which helps me to set a background picture. Now when you upload a profile picture, it gives you an alignment, so make sure that your profile is properly aligned and it looks good, and you can always save picture over here. Now over here, these are my current work position and current university, like I am graduating from, and this is my location. So this is the headline that I have broken down into my current version, some of the keywords, and then some of my recent certification and accomplishments. So here you can build the resume on LinkedIn, just for your knowledge. If you want to edit anything, you can edit over here. So here you can edit your headline. This is the current position. If you want, you can put this as a part of your intro, or you can just leave it. This is the current educational qualification that I am having. Then this is the address, and here you can add your details, whether it is an email or maybe it's a telephone number or any other ID, and then you can hit save. Mine is already saved, so I hit cancel. So about the job preference or settings I was talking about, you can go over here. These are the job titles I'm looking a job into. This is the location where I'm looking a job into, and yeah, you can set it over here as immediately or I'm actively applying for jobs. Here you can select whether you want a contract job, a part-time, an internship, or a full-time. And here you can set the settings and then hit save, which gives the recruiter a notification that, or a visibility of your profile. You don't have to add over here that you're actively looking for any jobs. Next comes the summary. So you can always edit the summary over here. So I can give you some tips on summary. I'm still building my own summary, but the few tips that you can follow is that summary should be in a first person's language and not a second or third person's language. The first line or the beginning line of the summary should be a great attention grabber. It can be a thought or a quote by someone, some famous personality, or you can also add something that you believe the most or you follow in life. Next part should be about yourself. what you are as a person, what you are currently. Next part should be a proof or an evidence that helps a person to judge you that you are qualified for a specific position, or you have done something in your previous work experience or previous life. So this can be your accomplishment, you can quantify them. You can also add some projects which are very important for you, you think so, in a summary. And the last one is a call to action. So whether you want them to reach you out, or if you want them to reach you out, then how they would reach you out. So you can always add your email address, because if in case if any recruiter likes your profile and they want to reach you out, they can do that via mail. So you can always do that. The next section is the feature section. So over here, it's upon you if you want to add any feature posts, articles, links, or media. So at times, many people add certificates as a featured section. Some add links. Now, links over here means if you are maybe a web developer or you have developed some website, you can add a link which shows your creative work or your contribution. You can also add media, like if you have designed a newsletter, or if you have designed any campaign or any promotional post on social media, anything that you have done so far in life, you can add those as a feature which shows your highlight of your profile. Next is a dashboard. Dashboard is basically where you stand as per LinkedIn. So all star profile, which all should aim for, basically all star profile is when you properly and creatively do every single step or every single section of the LinkedIn, they will give you an all star profile. So here is the number of person who have viewed my profile, and this is the number of times I have appeared in the search preference of other people. So this is the activity. So be a bit active on LinkedIn. This shows that okay, you are also socially active on this platform. These activities are basically what you do or comment or like or share on your day-to-day basis on LinkedIn. Next comes the job experience, which is or work experience, which is very important. So your work experience should have a detailed understanding about what you have done in your previous jobs. So over here, don't just highlight the duties like I did this, I did that. Just highlight the accomplishment. If you handle some project, highlight those projects. If you have been a part of a team, highlight those. So every time you want, you can edit the work description from here. So over here, they also give an option to upload and attach a link. Now, this is for those technical people who have performed or developed something, so they can upload or attach a link to your link over here, which shows that during this course of time, you have contributed this things to the organization. But it is not necessary. It depends upon the field where you are working and where you were studying. If you want to add something, you can add from here. Next, these are my three work descriptions. Next is the education qualification. Give a detailed description about your education qualification. There is also a part where you can add the grades. So I'll just show you this one because here I have worked for some society. So you can always add those in the description. You have a limit of 500 words over here. So you can add your grades. Maybe this is out of 7. So maybe yours is out of 10 or something. This is the field of study, start and end date, and so on. You can save it. Next is the license and certification. So license and certifications are those that you acquired by LinkedIn Learning or from outside. You can always post this over here. You can add or you can edit this. So when you add a license or certification, this is how it looks. You need to say the name of the certificate, the organization that issued you the certificate, if there's an expiration date, and the credentials. So it will be saved in your LinkedIn over here under this license and certification title. Then you have is the volunteering experience. So volunteering experience is the one where you whether in your home country or whether outside your country, if you are volunteer for something, I need to add many over here. I have just add one. You also can add multiple, but give description about what you did in those volunteering experiences and the duration of your volunteering experiences, which shows that you contribute and you are a socially active person. This is skills and endorsement. Now skills and endorsement is a very good thing because LinkedIn helps you to demonstrate or showcase 50 skills of yours in the skills and endorsement section. Now endorsement is something where you can endorse and people can endorse your skills when you connect with someone. Many of the time LinkedIn asks that if this and this person is good in so and so skills, so you can hit any of the skills that the person is good on. This shows that you're endorsing some skills, and it is a good thing because might be they return a favor to you by endorsing your skills as well. Next is recommendation. So if you want to ask for recommendation from your senior or a supervisor or any even your batchmates can do that, or a person who knows you well can give you recommendations. So you can go for ask for recommendation. Now over here, I don't know if randomly I'll go for this. So select the relationship with this. So she mentored me at the time of the city of Windsor. Then next, and then send recommendation. When you send a recommendation, she will write she or he will write a recommendation for you, and that will appear in the recommendation section. Recommendations are important because it acts like a reference for you on your LinkedIn profile. It is same as letter of recommendation when you draft it in a written format. So I was talking about the private settings over here in my video. You can go and set the job preferences over here under this section, whatever is convenient to you. I'll also show you about how to apply for jobs. So here is the section where you can apply for jobs. So you can click for the jobs that you want, and these are the jobs that are available on LinkedIn. You can always, if you want, you can always go for my jobs. There are some jobs that are saved, some jobs that I have been applied for. It shows over here. If you want to learn something, there's LinkedIn Learning. These are the save courses where you can save your courses. These are in progress, which means I'm in progress of doing, and these are completed courses. You can also have an access of LinkedIn Learning from over here where you can have a free access to many of the courses if you are using your current university or college ID. So yeah, these are some of the courses which are free. There are some of the courses which are paid. So if you want to get access to all the courses, you can also have an account on LinkedIn Premium. So that gives you an access to everything that you want to learn. So this is a great platform. So yeah, that's all for today and this video. If you have any doubts, you can always mention it in the comment section. And if you want me to review your profile and help you build, we can together do that. Just post your LinkedIn profile link, which is over here, that is edit or have a problem. Just copy this link and just post in the comments so that I can view your profile and we together can edit and make your profile more better. Thank you. Hope you stay safe and a happy new